What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my review of the Flasflight LED putter by Night Eyes. I just picked this thing up, tested it quite a bit the other night, and I'm ready to do a little review for you guys. First time I've ever done a disc review where the disc is still in a package, so I figure I might as well put it back in the package just so you guys can see what it looks like when it comes to you. So all these discs are in the 170 to 175 gram range. I don't know exactly what this one weighs. I didn't weigh it. It feels about, it feels in that range though for sure. So you can choose the color it lights up to. Let's look at the back here. Yep, water resistant, floats, 20-hour runtime approximately, of course. I'm sure if it's colder out, that'll be lessened from what I understand. Extremely durable, which it does seem to be pretty durable. It's got fiber optic technology and replaceable batteries, all that good stuff. So let's break it out of the package. I just figured if I had the package, I might as well show it to you guys. Take a look at the disc. So there it is. The whole disc is in this kind of white, mostly clear color, but it also, as you can see, it has fiber optics that run out from the central LED kind of module in the middle there, and those run out to different points around the outside of the disc and light it up really well. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with the Flasflight Ultimate discs and catch discs that they have. Those are great, a lot of fun, they fly great, they look great in the air, they're really easy to see at night. Really awesome if you're like camping on the beach or something like that. You can have a blast with those things. And this is basically employing all that same technology, the same kind of style setup, but just into a dedicated golf disc. So they have a putter, a mid-range, and a driver. I picked up the putter just figuring that if I was going to play glow, I'd most likely want to play relatively short courses, and I could get away with just using a putter, and not really needing a driver per se. After testing this one, it's a good chance I'll end up picking up one of the other ones, whether it be the mid-range or the driver, just to have them, because I really like this thing. It's working really well so far. So yeah, there's the LED module like we talked about. What you do is you click it to turn it on, and at first it'll cycle through these colors slowly, and then once it goes through all the colors, which I believe white is the last color coming up here, there's white. After that, now it'll just kind of randomly change through the different color patterns. Since I have natural light in my room here where I'm filming this, it doesn't look very bright, but if you guys want to see what it looks like out in the field, I posted a little, just a really quick video that we took the other night while we were out testing this thing at night. Give you an idea of what it looks like at night. It glows really nice. It's really easy to see in the air, really easy to find it laying on the ground. So if you just leave it alone, it'll do this kind of like different color mode, and it'll constantly cycle through. And if you want it to pick a certain color, you click it back on, and then say I want it to be blue. I wait for it to turn blue, click it again, and now it'll stay blue for the whole time that you leave it on. And again, I can turn it off, let it cycle through to, let's go with green this time. Here it comes, click it there, and it'll stay on that green the whole time it's on. So that's really cool. Let's talk about the plastic of this disc. It's got a really nice grippy feel. As you can see, it's very rigid, but it still has a really nice kind of rubbery, tacky grip to it, and I like it quite a bit. It's got a really nice feel to it. It's pretty unique. I can't really point to any other golf disc that has this kind of a feel. It's got a very interesting and unique feel to it for sure. Look at the profile of it. It's got a very kind of familiar putter type shape, maybe AVR type shape. The only thing that I found that was a little bit weird is, as you can look there, this dimension here on the bottom, like the bead basically, is pretty thick and somewhat different than other discs. I can't really think of any other discs that have quite as thick of a, just that one dimension here. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't translate to any kind of issue. It feels good in the hand though. Overall, with that rubbery feel, it feels nice. When we were out testing this thing, it was nighttime and there was a lot of dew and moisture on the grass, so I was just drying it off with I think the sleeve of my shirt or something like that, and it was still getting a pretty good grip. you know, even though it was wet, it's really not that bad. If you get out on a dry night, I think the grip on this disc is really great, and I think you'll be pretty impressed with it once you actually get a feel for it in your own hands. So as you can see there, the fiber optics going out in all different directions. Pretty cool disc. So let's talk about the flight of this disc. I find it to be pretty stable and really nice. I had very little trouble kind of learning this disc. It's a really great driving putter, especially considering, like we talked about earlier, if I'm going to use one disc for a glow round, I would prefer it to be a putter. But for that to work well, you need a little bit of stability there, so it's not just flipping over on you. This thing holds lines really well. I was throwing it mostly flat, even with like a gentle anhyzer. It would float right and then come back just a little bit at the end. It holds a putter hyzer very nicely that I really liked. I threw it into a soccer goal on a pure hyzer line from, I don't know, pretty decent distance away. It was carrying nicely. I was really enjoying it. We tested it for durability quite a bit by we threw some tomahawks with it. I threw one up and over a tree. I threw, like I said, a bunch of high hyzers with it. We were throwing it off of a hill. We also were throwing a bunch of forehand rollers with it, just kind of messing around, which means basically throwing it at the ground. It was wet the whole time we were using it. I think it hit a fence at one point, and it seems like it's going to be really durable. I don't have any really issues, or the only thing I notice after using it that first time is that there's a little bit of dirt still on it from the kind of muddy grass that it was landing on. But like I said, it was wet pretty much the whole time we were testing it. It doesn't seem to have harmed it in any way, and I'm really impressed with this thing so far. It's a really great disc. I'll let you guys know if anything comes up with it as I continue to use it this winter. If my opinions change on it, but as of right now, it's a nice, stable throwing putter. It glows really nice. It's really bright, easy to see. It looks awesome when it's flying, especially in a nice dark field. And it's just a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the Flasflight putter. I definitely recommend checking one out if you guys want to get into some night golf this winter. And thank you for watching. Cheers.